And now, 7-time Emmy Award winner for excellence in investigative reporting, Rich Skidmore.
Hello, I'm Rich Skidmore. As an investigative reporter and journalist, part of my job involves examining and investigating large amounts of information to determine which, if any, is newsworthy. This being my daily routine for nearly 20 years, I thought, if anyone, I'd seen it all. Until someone gave me this. At first, I wrote it off as just another one of those self-improvement books, but there was something different and intriguing about it. So I decided I'll just read the brief 5-page synopsis. Well, that was it. I was hooked. Actually, I couldn't put it down. And once I started to get into it, it became unmistakable that this is like nothing I've ever seen. Frankly, I'm not quite sure how to describe it, other than a startling journey to your inner space, if you will, that takes you through 30 incredible and life-changing experiences that I doubt anyone could ever forget. And it's remarkably effective. It worked for me where I thought nothing would, just like it did for every single individual and couple whom I personally met with and interviewed. Personally, I will not profess to have any idea how or why this works, but I've seen enough to be able to say that I know it does. And I'm not alone. The AnimusCode is becoming the new buzz all over the world. Why? Well, people are reportedly turning pending bankruptcies into financial success, saving their marriages, getting over painful breakups or the loss of loved ones. Many are overcoming anxieties, addictions, even depression. I've met people who lost weight, stopped smoking, and even found that perfect mate. Are you ready for something new?
We are all given time on this earth. We do not know how much or how little. All we know is that there is a beginning and an end, and we call it life. So much do we treasure life that many will spend their whole lives preparing for the possibility, or the certainty, some believe, of life after life. We want to live forever, and yet we spend much of our existence in frustration over not having more, in jealousy of others, in fear, in sadness, in regret, and in anger. Sadly, and for many, happiness or appreciation of life occurs only in short spurts, sometimes in artificially induced states with the aid of legal and illegal substances. Time so often willingly traded and exhausted for actions, substances, or entertainment designed to give the impression of making time fly. Still, those who know their time is ending soon will give anything for just a little more time. Thus, and regardless of one's possessions, stature, age, color, creed, and beliefs, time is our most valuable gift. Without prejudice and in absolute equality, all living beings are given 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Time cannot be bought, sold, or altered. It is the great equalizer, the ticking reminder of a life in process, yours. Don't wait a lifetime to find out who you really are. AnimusCode. Be the best you.
This affects not only you, but it affects your family, your friends, your loved ones. And it really strengthened my relationships with my husband, with my child, with my friends, my family, because I became the best me that I could possibly be. And they saw that. They saw the me that they saw, but I finally saw it for myself. And that bond that it helps promote with family ties and your friends, it's irreplaceable.
Have you ever been so tired that you just watch your body do something and it's like you're watching yourself as a movie? That's what this is like. When you watch the way you think about things change, the way you feel about possibilities change. and both of those for the positive. That's an experience that you almost watch yourself go through. It's that touching, it's that sincere, it's that overwhelming.
There is ample evidence to suggest that reality is no more or no less than what you believe it is. And this is the real mind twister. If your reality is even to some extent determined by your beliefs, that could also mean that reality can be controlled and, yes, changed by thought. Making thought the single most decisive factor that has the greatest amount of influence over your entire life. The AnimusCode, or the code as it's also called, uses methodologies designed to optimize the process of controlling thought by basically decoding and reprogramming what they call potentially contaminated data, tucked away deep inside our subconscious mind. A process, they say, that could uncover and make available much of the authentic capacity harbored deep within each and every one of us. So what exactly does all this mean to you and me? Well, in plain English, it means that it is designed to elevate our functional intelligence and thought process to an optimal level.
I found out who I really am. Don't wait your whole life to find out who you are.
How was I able to change my life from pounding nails in a construction site to my dream of getting my picture taken on the cover of my favorite magazine in the world? How did that happen?